Hi there, Pisces, and anybody else tuning into your video. Of course, this is Pisces, however, it may resonate over time. 1, 2 for different sign placements of yours. So please choose the sign that resonates with you at the time. It may change. You know, you may find that next month you want to watch Sagittarius read. This month it may be sort of different. So let's jump in though, Pisces. Welcome. This is Isaac. He is a Mars in Pisces. So he wants to say hello. Good time to say thank you for hitting the like button, everyone. Thank you, Pisces, for your views and your support. You guys are so lovely. I'm actually a Pisces sun sign in Western myself, and my Mercury also is in Pisces. So now let me first get in. I'm a channeler. I was meditating before I turned on the camera, and I was hearing a few things here for you, doll. So, okay. I'm hearing something about a marriage. Now, those of you who know my content, you may come back to this reading in like 6 years, or 4 years, 2 years, 2 days, and it'll just be... Return to center. What's going on? Oh, angel. And... I mean, it'll be spot on. You know, the marriage can be metaphorically meant, okay, in this dimension, this way now. Wow, we're smiling for you. Wow, you have something big coming here, Pisces. Now, I was also working with your energy, and I was hearing specifically, do you know how powerful you are, Pisces? Okay, some of you here, you're going to, oh, it's just coming through. You're going to be on a show, something about True Blood. Is it a show? I haven't seen it personally. I see a Q-tip here. All right, let's jump in, and we're going to start here shuffling the cards. I'm first going to get any major thematic messages that want to come through, and then we're going to get further along. So thank you again for tuning in. Return to sender. Let's clear the energy. Take a deep breath up through the crown, out through the root chakra. Wow, you're going to be definitely in another league of your life, Pisces here. October is going to be an entirely new ballgame for you. There are things that you really did not think that you'd be able to move through. I'll say like as quickly as you will. Some of you here, you're actively healing from something, okay? This is just so far a thematic energy. There's something that you are really uncomfortable about, okay? Wow, I'm getting this like jittery energy for you. So yeah, I feel like there's something that on an energy plane, like you're not quite seeing coming. Some of you are going to blow your own expectations like out of the field. Let's get a little further. Wow, yeah, I see some of you, I hear twin flame reunion. Reunion, twin flame union and reunion for Pisces. Okay, again, please watch your Venus sign, especially for matters of the heart. Someone is going to confess their love for you, Pisces. I'm hearing that as well. Again, let's get some more details. Someone's going to give you something? Oh my god, the Hierophant. Yeah, this is a proposal for some of you. It could be that the person, look at who you meet in October. Someone's going to slip something in your purse. Yeah, it's very like secretive, okay? Very sneaky, the way that this person is going to work with this. I don't see that Seven of Swords actually. We do have the Three of Swords, but I'm just not seeing it like that. Some of you, the news of you marrying this person is going to be a heartbreak moment for others, I'll say it like that. This is definitely a big deal. I see that someone here is a very competitive so-called catch. So yeah, Six of Cups, there's definitely news. I see bells ringing here. You're going to be taken off the market for somebody, Pisces. Okay, and I feel like you're happy for that. You're happy about it, to be committed to this person that way. All right, so let's get here a little further though, Pisces. Any other thematic messages? First, for the sign of Pisces that wants to come through for the archetype of October, which is Scorpio, right? We're looking at 8th house. You're not seeing this coming. I'm going to repeat. You're not seeing this coming, Pisces. It's really, really going to be a curve around the bend. Yes. Oh my God. It's, guys, literally a proposal. I'm seeing that for some of you. Like if you were single, you're also not going to be single anymore. No more single days for Pisces. Okay. Yeah. I'm hearing my lonely days. They are over. Remain in reverse. And life is like a song. Oh. Do we have to sing it though? I mean, oh, I don't know. Listen, the lovers, you don't have time to sing. Pisces, I'm sorry, you're in love. No, Pisces is not available to sing today. She's busy in love. Okay. Page of Cups, like busy falling in love. Okay, come here. Goes, I can't help falling in love with you. you are, you're catching the love bug, Pisces. You're catching feels. It's beyond that, really, if I had to say, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. So let's get here now, a card for each of the days. I feel like your major theme here, though, is love. Love is on the big up and up for you, Pisces, okay, during this year as well on the whole. A lot of surprises and curveballs. On the 1st of October, I'm hearing September here as well, is the Nine of Swords. You may have worked with this energy at the very tail end of August, okay. Okay, so yeah, there's something about possibly those few months. Now, I'm filming this in the last bit of the Deacon of Virgo season in September. We currently have 5 planets retrograde approximately. We have also Mercury just went direct today, but we still have post-shadow retro and Venus still post-shadow retrograde. I feel like someone here really tried to connect with you back a few months ago. It could have been around August and it just didn't work. I'm hearing it just, so for whatever reason, yeah, it was definitely very cold, very too calculated. They feel that the way that they approached you was just not the right way to handle, okay, the type of love that you guys are going to be singing out loud with at the end of the day. I feel like something was very even kind of scary. I'm not sure what that's about, but maybe, you know, they feel, oh yes, they feel, Pisces, that, you know, when they met you, it could be that you met this person. I see a Jewish story here. Take it as you will. When they met you, okay, some of you met at a religious center or some kind of, yeah, it could be a mosque even. I'm hearing that for some of you. There's something, or church, however, you know, return to sender, let's clear it. There's something here that just really they started to feel scared about, like, yeah, what am I doing? Like, this is someone really important. I realize that I do really return to sender, let's clear the energy, really want to really take this to the next level. They see you as marriage material, and I feel like they felt at a certain moment that they were not approaching you like that, and it really scared them, because Pisces, they feel like they kind of ruined it with you, okay? Return to sender in the same world, they feel that they ruined their shot with you, basically, and they but they, you know, they don't really judge themselves. I feel like looking back and realizing, okay, well, I didn't know what to, you know, really what to do. So, I mean, what was I going to do? This person has never met, obviously, somebody like you, Pisces, is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing the number 7-11. Could have been around July, maybe literally. Yeah, that something had gone down. I'm seeing the 11th and the 14th and the 17th quite prominent days. It could have been this recent July. So let's get further though. Yeah, and for some of you, they maybe literally like went through a phase. They caught a cold. This has been coming through in our recent videos. Anyhow, let's continue, Pisces. I keep seeing a Q-tip. They could be a Virgo. Not to get cliche, but yeah, I'm just seeing that. I'm hearing that. Someone could be a Virgo. Someone is a plumber for some of you. I see that. Or it's a metaphor. You feel like they're helping you sort of irrigate your, yeah, I'm hearing your throat chakra. Interesting. I'm hearing throat chakras. Throat and nose chakras. Interesting. Okay, we have chakras more than the 7, right? Anyways, this is reminding me of the coronavirus prediction video. It was 1 year before Corona. It was a string of readings, but predominantly that Pisces May was really obviously what stands out, I think, to most people when you think back to that period in terms of prediction videos. That Pisces May, literally, I was channeling and I was saying, keep clear of Corona. I'm hearing keep clear of Corona. I don't know what that's alluding to. Maybe stay off the beer. It was a full year later, someone came back. They were like, Natalie, that is more than beer. Okay, so I'm hearing that reading, a bit of it coming through right here, which is the ears, nose, and throat chakras that were opening. And it's interesting because COVID, that came through, right, and then proliferated, you know, we'll say on Earth, okay, was really targeting those sort of, yeah, the whole sinus passageway. So anyways, let's get further. Okay, so there could be a message about May specifically. I wouldn't say look at the years. I would say more look at, first of all, where you're drawn to, if you're drawn to an older video, but also just in general, you know, yeah, return to sender, see the month as well, because I mean, seriously, it was, I'll give another example. Well, there was just so many on the channel. So yeah, if you're interested, comment, you know, maybe some people, you know, comment your favorite prediction. I'm an oracle, by the way, so those of you, again, if it's your first time channeling, and this is how my readings work. So there are sometimes, yeah, things that will come about that your guides want you to sort of pick up on. So I'm seeing something about Chicago. Oh my God, my heart is like racing, Pisces. Okay, it's the second week of October that is just gonna, I see, this is a big deal. Now, I repeat, save this video to playlist, hit like, remember to come back to it, because over time, you know, I've noted the 6-month mark is really when you'll be able to tell what this energy is for you. There's usually no way that you would be like, I still don't know what that's about. No way, no way. So please save this video to playlist and come back to it. Okay, I'm hearing something, police. It's also a band. Maybe someone really likes that band, or that kind of music, that genre. But return to sender, yeah, wow. Okay, if it's a proposal, it's happening in the second week of October. Again, I'm seeing eggshells here, and I'm seeing, I'm seeing broken eggshells, and then I'm seeing a whole, I'm here an oyster shell. It's like a shell, snail shell, a seashell. Okay, so yeah, wow, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. It may be in a year, it may be in 2 years, but I'm just gonna tell you now, like, I see a proposal coming in. And I do see that the second week of October is probably when it's gonna take place. So let's just get further. For some, you know, this is a timeline message. The Queen of, yeah, oh my God. We'll get more details as to what it is the Spirit wants you to know, okay, about. Now, some of you here, you have a decision to make. I'm hearing that you feel a little guilty, and maybe that you are going to be traveling. You're thinking, you know, what do I do about this person here, that person there? Like, you're not sure what to do. Some of you may be traveling with this person, and there's some sort of like decision you have to make. Okay, so there's something coming up after this proposal that is going to be a pretty big deal, to the point where you're going to really be, I feel like, thinking about it a lot, and you're going to have to ruminate on that, go back and forth a bit, and really settle into what the right thing for you is to do in a scenario such as this. Let's get a little further. I do feel, oh my God, okay. I feel like someone here is really nervous, you guys. Yeah, in that second week, like, they could have been waiting to approach you. I just feel like my heart is racing here. Oh my God, Pisces, Justice is the theme card. Okay, so look, let's get down to it. I'm seeing this King of Swords here in that second week as the prominent player here. Some of you here have been maybe with someone. We do see a court card pair. I'm going to point out the things that really jump out to me. In that second week, we're looking at a court card of the Queen and the King of Wands, and then we see that King of Swords leading out the very tail end of that week. We also see a Page of Swords with the Seven of Swords. This is a huge surprise. It's a really big deal, this. We see the Fool. We see as well the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Now, it's this King of Swords who is approaching you, who is going to finally come out of their so-called shell. I see it's like kind of like they're going to break out of this dino egg. Yeah, it's very, very exciting. They want to really impress you, Pisces. Some of you have been maybe already dating this person. You've been physical with them, but you know, it just didn't get off to that point that it needed to. And I feel like they feel that, like, that there's something that they're coming back around the mountain to, that they want to sort of explain. Now, this person could have a lot of air in their chart. Okay, can we get some details on who exactly this is, please, Spirit? I'd like to get here some signs. We're gonna work with a little sign deck. Okay, so let's see here. I'm getting a side note that you or they may have children. Some of the Huffington Post. I'm getting Scorpio here. For some of you, yeah, there's something about that archetype that could be really strong in their chart. This person could literally also be like physically like extremely strong. So that's just coming through. Virgo, yeah, they're a Virgo. You know, King of Swords, Virgo is very strong. Return to center of Mercury, air. I'm seeing something about McDonald's. Okay, coming up, that could be someone's message. Yeah, I'm seeing like the McDonald's. Yeah, literally like the colors. I was gonna say with the sun that we're seeing in the red on the Fool card. And then as well on this Queen of Wands, like some of you here, maybe even, you know, you've been, this could be with you, there's something that you, you're going to change, you're going to upgrade your lifestyle in some way. Okay, I see it like that. But yeah, Aries popping out. So their top three is probably one of these at least, Aries, Scorpio, and Virgo for this King of Swords. Virgo ruled by Mercury, a lot of air energy. Aquarius as well. Okay, so they could have a lot of air, and we are seeing Capricorn and Sag as well. The Taurus, some Taurus poking up. So yeah, Gemini as well. Okay, so let's get into it further though. Pisces, this person, they could have a lot of Libra as well. There's something about Libra. It's going to be a theme of love here for you that you just are going to not be able to like also backpedal out of. When this person starts to approach you this way, it's like, oh my God, no, this is, whoa, okay, this is when it all begins kind of thing. If you had to like recount your interaction with this person and you had to sort of share what went down between you two in the very beginning stage of your relationship, it would be this one turning point that you would, I feel, look back to and be like, yeah, you know what? Everything changed in that one moment for us. So some of you here, you're going to have like a moment possibly where you also decide like, this is really like gonna happen, and it's not just in my mind, and it's not just a dream so-called, it's something that I really want, and I realize that I've wanted it and that it is real for me. And some of you are going to manifest this and realize that you're yearning so-called for this type of experience is coming from a very genuine place, and that's why it's you're picking up on the premonition of it already having manifested. So I see 1441 there on the clock. A minute ago, was deep in the channeling there, and I didn't want to sort of shift gears, but yeah, I was seeing that number as a focus. So let's get a little bit further. Now, again, we have this a little bit of a weird situation in that, specifically the smack dab center of that third week of October, there could even be, some friends or family of yours who are kind of, we always have at times people who are very happy for us and people who are having trouble with our activations and our ascension and our good karma that comes through. So some of you here, you're going to be faced with this sort of so-called dilemma. Is it really one, right? If someone here is making you feel that it's becoming a dilemma and it's otherwise a very exciting situation for you, let's just really see it for what it is. That return to sender. Let's retrace and recall where it is that we're at in this experience of our own, because this is our life, right? When we come into and reincarnate in this story, and we leave this story, we leave with nobody. We are our own story, right? From start to finish. It's perception of the different characters that plays out is the story itself. Some of you here, and how you tell it, you're gonna have to make a decision on what you leave behind, because this connection is going to change a whole lot in your world, Pisces. I see that there is a bit of a moment, okay? And some of you here, you're going to have to possibly, for instance, maybe you were living with a roommate, you're going to have to move out with the, from the roommate situation. Some of you, there's something with your career. Some of you, there is just a give and take, and that is life. But I feel like, this is, if you go back to that second week, it's just not negotiable. That right there, whatever's happening that second week is just not something that you can really have at any other point in time as well in your life. And so you're saying, well, I'm not going to sabotage that. I want to experience this, and I know that I already have called this experience in, and that's where I am at. And so whatever this comes in the third week is kind of not you. Can I say it like that? It's kind of like someone else's energy, okay, if we could say it in this way, and they're not really where you're at. And so, you have to sort of be able to say, I don't really think we're on the same page, okay? That's challenging sometimes, because, you're in a good mood, I see something very exciting going on, and then, you have to sort of backpedal almost, okay? So if that is the case, then it'll possibly help you clarify that this is a step back for you and not something that's in resonance. So let's get a little bit further. Yeah, there's something about the process of sort of clarifying something that helps clarify why it is that, you've also made the decision that you have. It could be for some of you that someone pops up, it could be an ex-partner, it could be something, you have to tell someone, maybe I'll paint the picture for some of you. Maybe, you had moved on, you started dating someone, this could be someone that you knew and it just wasn't working out for whatever reason. By the way, I'm seeing a big turquoise blue ring. Like a blue stone, like a turquoise blue stone. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender again. Okay, I'm hearing Rihanna. Could be a very good message. I'm seeing 1744 on the clock. I am definitely seeing a ring. Again, return to sender. Okay. Let's say that, there's something here in this third week. We were saying, see, we got distracted there. Okay, the turquoise ring. So, something about a stadium. Okay. Yeah, someone could also be in the music industry. I'm hearing that song, Let Me Love You by Mario. Because let me love you. Yeah. I'm hearing that song as well by James Arthur, Say You Won't Let Go. That could be a message for somebody here. Wow, you have a super, super on fire connection with this person. Now, what we were saying, let's get back to it. The message, the train has arrived again with that timeline of this story. This maybe is coming in at a point where you already moved on. Maybe, you're, for instance, you really wanted to live with this person, let's make an example, but then they're too late, so you got a new roommate. Then this person comes around, and it's like, oh, well, that's the real living situation that I want to be in. And once they do, you may have to kind of situate yourself with this past person a bit. So there's something that, well, now they're past. I hear it like that. Something a little awkward, but it's okay. Because you have to do what you know is best for you. And really, unless you are not in the light, you wouldn't want to be with someone who doesn't really want the best for you, right? You wouldn't really want to be with someone who is also not really seeing the best for you. How do we say? If you realize someone is not really, karma is one thing. We're not talking about karma. I feel this is not karmic in that way that you, let's say, are creating more karma. I feel like this is you realizing that, because that's not the place we're at right now. Again, this is your good karma, but you do have to have boundaries. And you know, certain people, they may complain, they may have, but that's just not your, I'm hearing it's not your problem. Okay, you have the right to step in and out of the space, and maybe, you know, there are some expectations, but that's really not much further than what you have set up in your mind as, you know, I was planning on doing this and I was gonna do this. And so yeah, I think you just got to unravel, okay, your fears and expectations sitting around what it is you've already been involved in, until this point. You know, how much does this actually mean to you? A lot of that we hype up at, we really we curate around those ideologies. Whether or not they're really true, you can always change your perspective. Now, I'm not saying that you should throw people under the bus and be shady, and that's just not the point of this message, but I do feel like sometimes you have to be who you need to be to you, no matter what. Okay, yeah, because this is not a sacrifice that's going to make sense. If you were to say, the spirit is saying absolutely not. This is not something you're gonna sacrifice. I hear like that, because you have manifested this already. So return to center in the back. Somebody may be trying to also kind of project some energy. Now, it's up to you whether or not you want to pick up on that. But the fourth week here, let's get into that, because it's really exciting. Something here is going to come about, and it is an event of some kind. And I feel like, you know, this is where you are really at your height, Pisces. This is really where you're at your best. This is really where you bring your value to the table within this conversation, this dynamic with this particular type of person. You are going to really see what your love story really unfolds out as in this very last week of October. There's something so magical, so powerful. Okay, there's this magnificence around why it is that you have, as you see it now, you know, had meaning to meet this person. And it's something that you won't be able to shake. It's something that you'll never be able to forget. Okay, whatever goes down at the very last week, about the 22nd, the 23rd, right there we have 21, 22, 23 on the clock. There's something, even for some of you, there's another person who's going to come in into how it is you're connecting to this person and sort of make very clear what it all has meant all along. Okay, that you maybe just kind of maybe took for granted. You weren't able to quite see clearly. Pisces, I hope this was helpful to you. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Enjoy all.